Welcome back to Sue's Kitchen JA. So in this video I'm going to show you how we cook our famous Jamaican chicken foot chicken back soup. Really easy and simple. So the other ingredients you will need now is you'll need pumpkin. You're not going to use half of pumpkin. You can cut it in 3 pieces. Use the amount that you want, and you have to have cock soup. You can either use the chicken style or you can use spicy or pumpkin. We're going to use some Irish potato, a dasheen, carrot, chocho, and a pepper. The scallion, this is thyme, but the scallion and the thyme and the cock soup, these are going to go in last. So that is these are all of the ingredients that you're going to need. So now I'm going to wash them, cut them up, and let's get cooking. These are all of the ingredients after they have been peeled and washed. As you can see, this is the amount of pumpkin that I'm going to use. This is the dasheen, this is the chocho, this is the Irish, this is a carrot, and this is a piece of yam and our pimento seed. And we already have our chicken foot and chicken back clean up. When you're going to look after chicken foot, please ensure that you pick off all of the little scale that is right here and cut off all of the toenails. And the same thing for your back. You ensure that you clean off all of the fat and you take out all of the little fat that is in here, yeah, and you wash it in vinegar water. Wash it in water 1 time, then wash it in vinegar 2 times, and then you rinse it off again in clear water. So now we're going to put our pimento seed in our pot of boiling water. As you can see, I already have my pot on. That is the amount of water I'm going to be using, and I have 3 heads of garlic in there and a little small one. This is the amount of pimento seed that I'm going to use. It's already washed, so now I'm gonna throw it in the pot. And this is the amount of salt I'm going to use. It's not a lot. I'm going to throw it in there, and I'm going to allow that to boil. You never put your meat in cold water because it's going to froth up at the top, and you don't want that because every minute it's going to come over the stove and out the fire. So that's my little tip, one-on-one, that my mother taught me. So now we are allowing the water to boil up some more, and then we're going to add in our meat. So now that our water is boiling, it's boiling, people, we're gonna add in our meat. So now we're adding in our meat. So after we add in our meat, we're going to allow this to boil, to cook down a little before we add in our ground provision. So we're just going to close back the pot and allow it to come to one more boil, and while it is cooking, then we're going to add in our ground provision. So now that our meat has been cooking for some time, as you can see, there is no oil froth up on the top, just straight bubbles. So now we're going to add in our ground provision. You can put them in any order that you desire. You can put in your yam first. You can put in your Irish. You can put in your carrots. You can put in your pumpkin. You can put in your dasheen. Any way you feel comfortable putting them in, go right ahead, my loves. Do what you gotta do. So this is how it looks after we add in all of our ground provision. We're going to close the pot and allow this to cook. Not going to close it fully because all of the water will boil over. So we're going to do it halfway like that and allow it to cook. So now we're going to add in our dumpling. You know your dumpling is cooked when it starts to float on the top, as well as the chicken foot. When you see the skin start to peel off the foot, then you know you're good. Now that our dumplings are floating on top, and as you can see, our chicken foot is cooked, we're gonna add in our scallion and thyme and our green pepper. So after we add that in, now we're going to add in our grease spices soup mix. We add in our grease cock soup, our grease spicy. You try to mash out these lumps because they will cook like that, and you need everything to mash out so you can get the flavor. But see, mash out everything, put to the side of your pot and use the back of your spoon and you squeeze it like this. Mash out all of the chicken noodle. We're going to allow it to cook with the scallion and the thyme to get a flavor and also to get thick. One time the noodle is finished cooked, then and the broth is thick, then you know your soup is ready. So we're gonna allow this to cook down, or we're gonna allow our chicken noodle to cook. So this is the end of how most Jamaicans cook their chicken back, chicken foot soup. As you guys can see, all of the chicken noodle is cooked, it's soft, and all that's left for me to do now is to share it out and show you guys. But this is really healthy and it smells so good and it's so nutritious. So this is the finished product. This is how my chicken foot, chicken back soup looks after it is finished. Please do try my recipe and let me know how yours turned out. Thanks for making it Sue's Kitchen JA. As always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Thank you guys. Have a good one.